Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Caves of Kud, where we are about to descend here into Nagamu with our many kinds of lasers and our ability to talk just about anybody into hanging out with us, although right now we don't have a guy right now. Let's take a quick look at the old quest log here. Also, 240 skill points. That's right, I was saving for Inspiring Presence. 240 is the amount we're supposed to have. Are we supposed to actually be doing anything here, or have we already gotten... Okay, we've gotten all the XP we're going to get from just quest objectives here. Now it's mostly about exploring, because I'm curious. What lies in the depths of Nagamu? New Kieramrod. This is New Kieramrod. They had to sell the old Kieramrod. You know, about 10 years in, the brakes go. So, that goat wants to fight. I don't think that's a good idea. Goat, what are you thinking? Oh no, my curved horns. And the instant I start... let me mute Discord here. The instant I start recording, all of a sudden, people want to talk. All day long, it's like, SB, nobody has time for your hours and hours of diatribes about roguelikes. But now that they can't have me, all of a sudden everybody wants me. What is with this goat? Why is it so good at surviving lasers? Smash. Smash. I mean, this is working. We're totally hitting it for something. Although that time we failed to penetrate. This goat is ridiculously well armored for just like a goat. Why are the walls here green? Because they are made of mudroot. Okay, well I guess that's a good reason. More bookshelves. We'll check each of them. My guess is we're going to find exclusively procedurally generated. Your MA is modified, unabridged. I mean, we won't read through the whole thing. I'm just curious. Author's note. The Windweirds are a labyrinthine complex of towering, sundered bluffs that lie to the genetically pure. Hey, who am I to judge? Man, I love these. We'll page through this one real quick and just let people... if you want to have a look, you can have a look. Man, I like procedurally generated text. Probably anybody who's spending a lot of time on the internet has been seeing a little bit of that AI meme generator that is going around. It just takes traditional meme formats and ow, that's 10 damage that thing just shot me for. It just takes traditional meme formats and like overlays text on them. It's probably, my guess is it's using a corpus of like all of the text that's been fed into some meme generation site on the internet. So you get sort of like scrambled bits of memes put together, and that's dumb and it shouldn't be funny, but I can't help myself. I love everything it does. So is this just a desert rifle on a thing, or no, it's a musket? Well, we've had really good luck with dealing with these things by just spawning a bunch of clones with EMP grenades. I'm assuming I can't deactivate it, right? If I attempt to deactivate it, it's going to be like, press the power button. Yeah, I am not authorized to deactivate. All right, I'm going to back up a step here, because ow. Also, a giant dragonfly. Apparently, I set off the alarm. We're just going to go ahead and temporal fugue. Get him, guys. Okay. I got shot. Newman Ewer hit me with his electro bow because he is very irresponsible. Okay. Go get him! No? I'm passing the turn here, and my dudes are just kind of standing around. I'm the one in the top right corner, by the way. I'm the one who's not flashing 0. How do I guide them into... Hold on. Is there a way to command followers or anything? Talk is C... There is definitely a skill that lowers, a skill or a mutation or something that lowers the amount of time that it takes to command your followers. So there must be a way to command followers, right? Not going to be a movement control. It's not going to be a display thing. I might have scrolled past it already while I was talking. I probably... Hold on. Okay. Open menus, rest until morning, select target... Interact nearby, get... It sure doesn't... Let's try hitting C. No, you can't talk with... Cannot talk with self. I can in fact make talk with self. Okay, get him! He hit me! How dare he! Are you getting him? So, yeah, they're doing it. Probably by the time yep, there's an explosion of some kind. I got 375 HP. That's a good start. So what is this thing in the back corner? Oh, that's a different kind of arc sconce. And also there's a young ivory here. It's very sneaky. Control that away. Smash. Give me all them lead slugs. You know how I feel about that. Should we hang out? We should probably just hang out, right? I've forgotten already. What is rest until healed? Tilde, right. Okay. We have tons of water. We have the ability to cook right there. We have some kind of electrical turret. It's warming up. Okay, so I rested for some time. Yes, that did give me temporal fugue again. Well, I'm just gonna temporal fugue then. And then smash this goat. It is weird that every time my temporal fugue buddies spawn, they immediately all hit their rubber gum injectors. Alright, maybe lasers. Maybe we should use some lasers on this goat, because it's actually kind of a problem. Alright, my dudes handled that. Let's smash the ivory with my incredible carbide longsword. Thanks a lot, various me's from different times and stuff. I imagine the whole thing's a little bit like Wraith from Apex Legends. So there's other versions of you. They're always out there, and they're all hanging out in their own timelines, and they'll come visit if you ask nicely. Yeah, listen, we're all lonely. Loneliness is a problem a lot of us are having to cope with lately for reasons. Imagine if you could just summon a bunch of your other lonely selves to come and hang out. They'd be just as eager to do it as you are. So there's a water pipe over there. Some books. Always a most fascinating freshness. I mean, okay, hold on. I'm just gonna tap through it real quick. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna come back and read these later. So this is as much for me as it is for you. Man, what is the same all? It's a question we all ask ourselves every single day. What is the same all? I always want to know. There's nothing in this one, despite the fact that there are books visible in it. A line drawn between Edinburgh. Important historical document. Smash the ivory, because I want that metal chair. Otto got metal folding chair. Let's just break that down into its component pieces, because we will need them for things. Let's assemble. Look at how fast I'm getting at this. Kinda, sorta. I mean, I still could be better. I could be using the actual letters of menu items instead of walking down the menu to them. Right. I just looted all the water out of the hookah, and I'm just gonna be like, yeah, that's definitely safe to drink. Listen, this is where everybody finds out. Here's my big secret. I've never smoked anything, so I don't know how a hookah... Maybe it's okay to take the water out of it if nobody's used it to smoke yet? I actually have no idea. We probably don't need this pump shot. I'm gonna disassemble the pump shotgun. It's really expensive, or heavy, rather. It's really heavy, and we're just not using it at all, because we got this electro bow. Ooh, we got DB and 3. Nice. And that's the only 3 we have. That's pure alloy. It's not easy to find. Okay, so we have not seen any stairs further down. I mean, there might not even be any stairs further down, to be perfectly honest. We might be on the bottom level of this thing, but we're gonna have a look around. There's something weird over there. Also, there are totally stairs down. It's a glass wall? I guess we've seen these, we've seen this tetraxenonoglass glass before. A becoming nook. Beneath the glass arch of this enclosure, there is a standing rectangle of neutrofoam with the imprint of a human form. Across the foam at eye level, glyphs dance on a diaphanous screen. Surgical machinery, obscured by blinding light, reposes above. I read that as a becoming nook. You know, a nook where you become. And then I was like, that's stupid, SB, what are you doing? It's like a nook that's becoming, you know, like it's pleasant. And then I thought about it for a second more, and I was like, no, you know what? In this game, I bet I was right the first time. This is a nook where things become. We will become you. Will you become too? Can I operate this thing? Uh-oh. You are no aristocrat. Goodbye. Got me. That's absolutely correct. There's a weird artifact here. It is very heavy. Implant carbide hand bones. Yo, can you... I mean, how does that work? Blue carbide merely dense, where weak collagen would be smashed to bits. Only compatible with true kin genotypes. Okay. That was my curiosity there, was whether I could just jam that all up in my hands. You know, just take out my hand bones and replace them myself. Sort of an outpatient procedure. Oof. It's a turret. Also, I'm bleeding. I feel like I bleed a lot around here. It might sound stupid now. Oh, we're being assaulted by other enemies here. Shoot this guy with a laser. So these are just those tree guys, right? Yeah, Naphtali are not exactly terrifying to us at this point in the game. We'll handle this laser-wise. Ooh, they're worth a little bit of XP at least. Okay, we don't need their clubs. Ow! I'm surprised that the musket was able to hit me there. Well, let's, yeah, let's fugue. Oh, EMP grenade detonates. The turret has been destroyed. Apparently they're throwing a lot of EMP grenades right now. I can pitch in here. What is that? It is a chrome idol. I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna try to proselytize, because that thing looks tougher than the rest of the stuff we're looking at here. Okay, he was unconvinced. That's not a huge surprise, I suppose. Oh no, my buddy's filled in the space, and now I cannot contribute lasers. The good news is my buddies have their own lasers, and they're doing their best. They're doing everything that can be done here. And they're getting me lots of XP, and I'm not having to put in any effort or be in any danger personally, which is fantastic. I thought I was going to be able to flank around there. Wow, there's a lot of enemies. They also gave me time for all of my lasers to regenerate. Oh, that's not. The shale's in the way. Okay, let's lure them into the hallway. I'm out of laser. Well, these guys don't hit very hard, but I also probably don't want to just stand here and do melee combat. Let's use the bow a little bit. Yeah, wow. That was a lot of damage. What's the one in the black robe? Is he more of a concern? A Naphtali stalker. Am I... Proselytize is off cooldown. Ow, I've been hobbled. Let me attempt... Hold on. Let me attempt to proselytize here. Proselytize this away. Oh, it worked. Cool. We have a friend. Did he... Yeah, he murdered that other guy. I'm feeling a little messed up right now, but this is the big value, of course, of talking people over via, convincing people to join you rather than forcing them to join you with magic, is that if they think it's their idea, they're totally into it. Do I have a laser charge? I do have a laser charge. Let's laser this guy. Okay, we've made some good XP here. The Naphtali, there was enough of them that even though they aren't worth a ton of XP individually, they added up to be quite a bit. Let's rest. Our man will protect us. Friend Naphtali. What is your class? You are a stalker. Friend stalker. Friend Naphtali is a lot of syllables. That's going to go through the... there we go. Trying to shoot in such a way that my laser doesn't attempt to go through the rock wall. I still want to be able to contribute, though. Hold on. The one in red is the friend, right? Yeah, this guy is friend because he's covered in blood. This guy is not friend. You can always tell your true friends will get coated in blood for you. You deserve it. Okay, I can't shoot through my buddy here. I'm reluctant to get involved. There's an oily chrome idol. So, okay, I can shoot a little bit here. Wish I had vision. Wish I could see what was happening right now. He was killed by a different Naphtali stalker. Okay. What's the cooldown on Proselytize? It's available again. G, Proselytize. Didn't work. So, not necessarily guaranteed to be effective on an enemy that has been effective on before. And these guys are a little bit scary. So I think what I'm going to do is continue to laser this one. Okay, I did kill him. Proselytize has an 18 round cooldown. I'm going to hit Intimidate. We're going to back this guy up a little bit. I'm going to back up myself. And we're just going to hang out here. He's going to come back when he's no longer scared, and we're going to try to Proselytize again. Because the Naphtali Stalker seems like an okay combat unit. Like, he makes a good friend. Don't know where he went. What is this that I'm seeing above me? Oil. Should we take that? I'm going to grab that. We have a couple of empty water skins. Oil might actually be useful, right? This isn't like me carrying around a lot of blood just in case. Oil legitimately might be useful. Your willpower modifier. Your willpower modifier and you. The book starts with clears throat loudly. Not a great sign. Speak to Otho, once the countenance of a basilisk. Speak to Otho, who was once the countenance of a basilisk. Can you imagine the things that guy has seen? Isn't Otho the name of the dude from Beetlejuice? Right? I haven't seen Beetlejuice in a long time. That's another one of those movies that I remember not being super great, but I wonder if I were to watch it today, would it be as good as Men in Black? He does not find my Proselytize convincing. That's a real shame. Apparently we're not super likely to get these guys. I'm gonna hit him with the stare. Give him that menacing stare and then shoot him in the back as he runs. Because I am a very honorable combatant. Here's the thing. It's not that I'm opposed constitutionally to a fair fight. It's just that if you fight fair, you can lose. So, if you just do the math on that, it would seem better to not be that guy. Individual water molecules and under the rampart of the free city. Tell me about the individual water molecules. Clank puff on you. Then Clank build jalopy. This is a 65-page book. I cannot believe... Why would this script even be set up to generate 65 pages worth of book? We're gonna take this book with us. I'm kind of curious if... I'm gonna just page through it all real quick. I'm kind of curious if the amount you can get for a book when you sell it is based on, like, the informational content, which is to say all of the procedurally generated books sell for the same amount, or if it's based on just, like, the length. They might be paying by the word, right? This is a lot of words. Boy, is it a lot of words. Why would it even be set up to generate 65-page documents? Actually, I wonder how the length is figured. I wonder if it's just like every so often it sort of rolls a die and it's like, you know, on a 6, keep going. And we just found one that got really lucky. I'm taking this book. This book is coming with us. It's incredible. This book is our new religion. Okay, where's my chair? I would never just walk around with a chair. Apparently we have this. Disassemble. Also, disassemble. I guess that wasn't a chair. I must have stepped on a metal sheet. That one's a chair. Also, many enemies. Oh boy. Maybe I should use like a grenade or something? It's a lot of dudes. I'm gonna attempt to proselytize to this guy. He is unconvinced. Okay, and then we're just gonna call in the cavalry. You know who's a pretty good fighter? Me. Or several me's from the past. Or the future? Or the present, I guess. Yeah, you guys you do you. I'm gonna be over here. I would help. It's just that there's a lot of... Thanks, y'all. Good work. There's not a lot of space, you know. And I think I just saw an indication that we got +1 to each attribute. So I'm pretty pleased about that. Let us deal with this metal folding chair. I thought I had already picked it up, but then we picked it up a second time, or maybe I had never picked it up in the first place. Maybe there were 2 of them. Disassemble. Here's the thing about a metal chair. It is not alive, and I do not experience remorse even for disassembling things that are alive. Okay, so we got a level up, and that level up came with... Did that say +1 all Stats? It did. Wow. Wow, what a good level up. We are now on 24 points of Psychic Glimmer. So that confirms that the Psychic Glimmer value is just the sum of all of our mental mutation levels. We are looking real tough. 63 HP. I mean, remember, that HP is still... I believe we are still buffed by our the food that we ate, so that's probably not our real HP level. But that's a pretty big deal. So let's take Inspiring Presence. Your words embolden your companions. Yeah. That's good. I hope so. I don't know what exactly it means, but it sounds great. So 23 intelligence and 200 skill points to make it to the next level of tinkering. My intelligence right now is 20? Okay, so Tinker 2 is looking unlikely. I don't really have any idea how much leveling up you're supposed to do over the course of a game. And we're definitely doing just like a lot of idle wandering. Oh, Jesus. Hey, y'all. Alright, I'm gonna step back to here. Do we want to hurl a grenade in there? Because I do have, just like a high explosive grenade, we can make a grenade happen. This is just a big pit, right? Too deep to safely descend. So actually, right here seems like a pretty safe place to stand. We could stand just past this and try to funnel enemies into the doorway, but there's no way, as far as I know, to keep them in the doorway. Like, if I stood there... hold on. Is that actually projecting on the... Yes, okay, you can see my cursor. Even though the cursor's not actually part of the game. I was worried. If I stand here, ideally the enemy's bottleneck here, but as far as I don't know if there's a way to stop them from moving out into this space and trying to surround us. Here, only 2 enemies can stand adjacent to us, so I think this is where we're making our stand. Okay, failed to penetrate armor. I'm a lot less worried about the bat than I am about the goat. In fact, I'm not worried about the bat pretty much at all. Maybe that's not reasonable. Wait, what do you think? Why are these guys so mad? What did I do to them? How many laser charges do I have left? 2? We do... I mean, I could just proselytize something. Do I see a stalker? I don't. Let me kill this bat. The forager won't walk over here. Aha, you fool. Okay, now let's try to proselytize to one of the foragers. Nope, unconvinced. Jeez. So I'm out of laser charges. I'm pretty okay with my sword, at least against enemies this weak. And we are a long way off of being able to temporal fugue. I could just hit the disintegration. My problem with that is it's hard to know that we'll get them all, and being completely exhausted for 3 turns is not great. Then again, maybe it is warranted. What is the area of effect on disintegration? 7 by 7 around self. So it would totally hit that chrome idol in the other room. I'm gonna do it. It's maybe a little risky, but this is a lot of enemies. 2 exhausted to act 3 times. No, it seems to have done an alright job, actually. Killed the bat. Okay. Looks like we're cool. Oh, I destroyed that book. I destroyed the bookcases, but did not damage the books, it looks like. Is a glow sphere... I don't actually know how long glow spheres last for. Hold on, let's take this. We now have a sense of how long a torch is effective for. Carry on this glow sphere for a while. Well, that disintegrate was definitely the right call, and in fact, I probably should have done it sooner. God, we've killed so many people since we came down here. This character is a mass murderer. Alright, I guess let's descend the stairs into the water over here, shall we? What a weird little place. Well, I guess I wasn't 100% done with that upper level. There were more areas. Okay, lots and lots of books. A portion of ether for the boy. Tale of the corruption of innocent youth. Are these stumps? I guess it's just it's like a not fully grown dogthorn tree, because we've seen dogthorn trees before. We know what they look like. Not usually that. Oh, I found a turret. It is aware of us. But which us, I ask you? Where am I? Hold on. Did I not use that? No, I used it. I don't know where they are. In theory, I should have a bunch of me's running around here. Okay. Laser. Oh, that was actually remarkably easy. Well, I definitely hit the temporal fugue button. Yeah, all right. I've been taking those things too seriously. It appears that I can kill them with a single laser. Did all of my temporal fugue copies spawn in here and then die on the ivory? That seems like what might have happened. I don't actually want to pick up the thing, but let's pour the oil into my oil flask in case I need to oil some things. This is not like a super easy task. There's a lot of buttons involved here. Okay. With Tinker 1, I bet I can't build cool robots. But if we do figure out how to build cool robots, we'll probably need some oil. My blood all over the floor, so that's fun. Oh, an Illuminated Book. We're going to take this one. We're also going to have a quick look at it. With the Scrambler, you'll have no minute structure. You earn a mutation score of 0. Harsh. Harsh words from directly with the Truekin. Give me this. Oh, hey, some guy. Some guy is following me around. I will murder him with a sword. Eventually. Took a remarkable amount of effort. Assuming this is oily water, this space that looks different. Brackish asphalt. 6,000 drams of it. Also, there's so many of these hidden ivory spikes. Some stairs leading even further down. Oh, and I found the Beetle Room. What is that? Is that a ventilation duct? No, unlock. This. Yep, ticking vents. Tiny scratches cover the metal strips that rest between several horizontal vents cut from the tarnished chrome. Interesting. Let's kill you with a laser. And then, do I want to just make a friend? Clockwork Beetles are trivial. Nah, they'll just die right away. I will smash them. Smash them? Smash them. They are actually trivial is strong. I'm actually getting kind of torn to pieces here. Proselytize. Okay. Turn around and fight your brothers for me. And I'm just gonna sit here and heal. I don't have any salve, right? Yeah. We could just run. I could wait for our man here to die fighting some of these guys and then shoot a bunch of lasers. I think that's the plan, because I want to go in that room. I want to see what's in there. We're just going to chill for a second here. He's actually tearing the other Clockwork Beetles apart, it looks like. I don't know why he's so good at this. Getting lots of XP. Alright, he was finally slain. I'm assuming the vent is generating the beetles? And right now, it sort of looks like we could just infinitely farm beetles for 25 XP apiece. I mean, at some point I run out of lasers, right? And by some point, I mean approximately now. Interact with vent. Cannot just interact with vent. Did I damage the vent there? No. Close to having temporal fugue available. I'm just going to back up a little bit. We have a charge. We do have a charge. Survived. Cellatize is available. Okay. Yeah, it seems like that room is just generating Clockwork Beetles infinitely. The ticking vent might not be what's actually generating the beetles. It might be the case that there's a piece of machinery on the other side of it that is responsible. What if we got down here and we hit the old disintegrate? Yes, I know. I know I killed him. Ow. Okay, well what I've discovered is that there are many Clockwork Beetles here. So this seems like a fine time to sprint away from them. They are very fast. Alright, Temporal Fugue. Hey, other me's, do the thing with the EMP grenades. Or, whatever, yeah, just use all those tools we have. All the tools we have. It does kind of seem like they are just flowing out of the vent infinitely. The stairs down are next to that vent. I'm not sure that we're going to be able to actually go any further down here. So I'm fleeing toward the exit here. We might just leave. What are the odds that there will be anything of actual value in this place, I ask you? It's possible that we're far enough away now that the beetles won't be a problem anymore. Oh. We should definitely kill every musket turret we can find, though, because that's a lot of XP. Did I just take a bunch more damage? Had I not gotten my health up? I might have traded shots with that turret. I'm going to hit tilde here. Maybe this is unwise. Okay, lots of sound over there in the distance. I wonder if the Clockwork Beetles ran afoul of a turret somewhere. Yeah, I think I want to keep looking around here, because the turrets are worth a ton of XP. Also, you might find a shrine to Reshef. While traveling alone through the Rustwells, Reshef came across a trove of gleaming stars in a bottle. From that day forth, he always kept some stardust on his person. Neat. That one's not as... That particular story doesn't have the utility to me that a lot of the other stories do, and so I like it less. Oh no, this bat is going to prevent me from killing that turret quickly. Okay. I definitely heard something's firing. Can't tell if it's firing at me. Ooh, yeah, those guys are good XP. Not very difficult to deal with, but they sure do take a piece out of you as soon as they see you. Who set up all these turrets, I wonder? What happened here before we arrived? Friend Baboon! What's going on, man? Do we want to pick up Friend Baboon? I mean, I may as well, right? I'm having a real hard time finding anything that will stick around in this area. And now we have our word. Oh, maybe my inspiring word is why that beetle was so much better than his beetle brethren. You are a trivial to destroy, but I'm just desperate for friends right now. He is unconvinced by my pleas. This baboon knows better. Possibilities of that name. Okay. So our journey here might be basically over. It may well be the case that we don't go down any further. This goat wants some. It's not the goat's fault. Nobody told him I had lasers. Nobody told him I had this many lasers. This number of huge lasers. Well, I'm having a hell of a time killing this one with my lasers, though. Oh, no, wait. Don't shoot laser. Interact with thing, an albino monkey braid, and some leather armor. Get. Can't remember exactly what all I'm wearing right now. No, you don't wear a braid here. You wear a braid on your back, and I'm already wearing one. Also, my boots were cracked, weren't they? Maybe you just, like, passively repair things over time. Maybe I don't need to stress too much about it. Also, man, we have a lot of ammunition now. Like, a huge amount. So it definitely seems like there's an area on the other side of what we're looking at here. I guess we can try traversing the southern bit here. Ow! That turret was ready for me. Oh, there's another one of those vents. Well, do we want to just leave? I don't want to die to Clockwork Beetles. I'm going to feel like a real idiot. Yeah, shooting the vent itself doesn't seem to do anything. I'm just gonna, yeah, screw this. Screw this whole dungeon area. We'll have a look around over here, but we're probably not actually going down any further. Oh, is that just a bloodied beetle, or is that a different kind? Okay. Just a beetle what has blood on him. Whose blood? Honestly, there's a pretty good chance that it's mine. Not like mine, but you know, the other me. Please stop shooting me. Okay. Wow. I am out of lasers. I can't tell. The musket turret is fighting the other enemies in there, it looks like. The other animals. Ah, and there's a vent that was probably being kept under control solely by that turret. Kill Beetle. Must kill Beetle. It is damaged. Please die. I don't have any laser charges up right now. I'm going to hit him with the bow. There we go. Yeah, we're getting out of here. I hate this dungeon. This thing wants to fight me so bad it can follow me upstairs. I will kill it there. I do not like this place. We are going home. Okay. Let's, we left some water. Let's grab that water skin. If we have to reconfigure our inventory, we will. Am I good? I am narrowly good on account of my rising strength. Alright, let's go back to, we could stop by the legendary merchants, I guess, but I just want to go back to a friendly town. Ugh. What a time to get lost. Oh no! Fungus. A spotted shag spook. A different spotted. It's like it's spotted, but differently. I do not want to be lost in the fungus forest. This is a nightmare. Okay, here, down here, fewer giant mushrooms. Also, stairs. Do we... I mean, I must not know this place. Alright, let's go down the stairs, I guess. Hold on, I'm hungry. Let's make camp. We're just gonna cook ourselves a jerky-based meal. We'll use a vine wafer sheaf and some jerky. Also a dram of witchwood and a sprinkle of eminent paprika, which I just carry around with me. Whenever you drink fresh water, there's a 25% chance you will get 30... Wow. That's interesting. So I guess if you combine ingredients, it doesn't give you some health a health effect and give you a drinking effect. It gives you a health and drinking effect. It combines them into a single effect. That's actually really neat. A gelatinous frustum. Well, I'm a little worried about tough and hostile. It's gelatinous. It probably can't follow me upstairs, right? Let's see if we can kill it. It's very tough. I climbed out. Okay, it's not going to follow us, it looks like. I'm going to give this a second. I guess we're going to have enough. We're going to be back at full charges. Oh, it jumped right up on us. Also, I'm stuck in a web, it looks like. So let's give him the old menacing stare. Let's give him the old proselytize. Oh, it worked. Okay. I was going to menacing stare him after that, if it didn't work. Okay. A gelatinous frustum as a pet could be real useful, I think. He seems scary. These plants are shooting at me. How dare they? Are they not the pitcher plants? Oh, they're totally thirst thistle. Okay, well, I don't know what your deal is, but stop. He senses trouble, and he has gone to devour it. He was engulfed. Why is this wall a different color? Because this wall is made of gypsum. Burnt crystal gold tosses its geometric shadows onto the floors of 1,000,000 watery grottos. Also, that's a mine layer. What kind of mine layer are you? A stasis miner. Okay, well that tells us a lot about what that mine over there probably is. I'm going to try to disable the stasis mine. My guess is, if this goes off, it will just put us in stasis for a small amount of time, and we have a friend here to protect us and no obvious hostiles around, so I'm just going to go for it. Okay, I did it. Easy. No, I don't. Sorry, I want to move over here and get the disarmed stasis mine. Seems like the kind of thing you might be able to make some use out of. Here we have some shiny rocks. A seed has been fired at me. I did not see where from. I was kind of hoping that our Frustum had. Okay, it looks like it's northwest, probably. Well, those things have really good vision. That dragonfly doesn't look hostile. So somebody hung a bunch of drywall around here for some reason. Hey, that's hostile. Get him, superior... Oh, they've engulfed each other. Some kind of weird engulf combat going on here. I don't want to be a part of this. Alright, good work. What happens when two creatures that primarily operate by engulfing things simultaneously engulf each other? It's incredible. The wonders of nature. All the oozes are getting back to their disgusting ooze business. The earth is healing. It turns out not engulfing things was the virus all along. Okay, Slug Snout, still worth quite a bit of XP. Alright, free raw boar meat, which we will be able to, I'm sure, preserve into a ton of jerky. A bear! Oh god! Don't let the bear get close. Oh god. Fire bow at bear. Ooh. Ran out of laser charges. I'm a lot less worried about the normal amoebas. Our friend Frustum, seems to have that business under control. I'm just gonna hack at these dudes with my sword a little bit. Look, I'm helping. He's bloody. Is he okay? He's wounded. He's seriously hurt. I'm trying to free him. Did I just miss with my electro bow against an enemy that is stationary and adjacent to me? That's embarrassing. I do have this sword, at least. Okay, it looks like our buddy has grabbed that other one. Yeah, the amoeba was engulfed by the Frustum, so that should be fine. He got there. He's great at his job. Who says he isn't? I wonder if the mine layer has already been killed? Let's examine, is this also... That's an acid gas mine. I am less interested in messing with that. My buddy was killed by an electrofuge. It's so hard to keep proselytized units alive. Please stop approaching me. Man. Getting a lot of XP real fast. Also, that's just fresh water down there. Ithropro II, the faithful devil of Shumrod. In 4340 BR, after having made enemies with a collective of astrologists, and I mean, who hasn't, the Sultan of Kud abdicated the throne. Because of Ithropro II's reputation for determining outcomes by chance, he was chosen as the successor. They were like, yeah, get Two-Face in here. I really want to be ruled by that weird coin. It's weighted, right? It's gotta be weighted. I know his whole thing, but it's a... I'm saying I think it's a ruse. I think the coin's weighted. He picks the outcomes himself. Don't let him convince you otherwise. I believe in Harvey Dent. Yeah, I believe Harvey Dent's a liar. What are we talking about? I got distracted thinking about Batman, as I so often do. That's a big glass bottle full of wine, there's a nice candelabra, and there's the corpse of a Rhinox. Well, can I... A Rhinox Skull Maul. Ooh. Wow. That's not what I was expecting. I was trying to pick up the Rhinox Skull Maul. Can I not do that? Because I don't really want to interact with the bedroll. Apparently all I can do here is choose if I would like to sleep until jeweled dusk or the waning beetle moon. Okay, I took a nap and I'm not 100% sure what happened. Molten wax has run onto the floor from the candelabra, which is coated in blood. And now there's a chest here that was not here before, if I'm not mistaken. Right? No, I do not want to sleep. Well, I wanted that Rhinox Skull Maul just because I'm kind of curious what it is, but apparently I... Oh, hold on. There's a button for get. Get... No, not... Sorry, get? There we go. 3d4 plus 1 damage. Wow. This humongous skull of a Rhinox is made of some of the hardest organic materials known to man. A massive shaft of steel has been driven through the maw and welded to the interior of the skull, producing an enormous maul. So 5 penetration is totally fine. I mean, it's better than a lot of early melee weapons. And 3d4 plus 1 damage is going to be like 8.5 expected value, which is, I mean, it's better than a 2d6. That's a pretty good, I mean, it's 25 pounds. I'm not going to pick it up, and we're certainly not going to try to use it. I do not have the strength for such a weapon, but that's a cool toy. I like my carbide longsword. Right, because we have way better penetration on this. No, we do not, in fact. Man, maybe I should just... Maybe I don't need to hold the glow sphere. Well, hold on. Was that a two-handed weapon? And how much carry weight am I at? I'm at my weight limit, so I'd have to drop 25 pounds worth of stuff. I don't know that I want to do that. I guess we could throw a couple of water skins on the ground and come back for him later, maybe? It does seem like a good weapon, doesn't it? Alright, let's consolidate water here. This is a little bit annoying. Or into another container. Yeah. And then we can combine these two. This one... I don't know why I'm drinking from the containers in such a haphazard way. May as well put this one into one of those. And then we could just drop... man. I mean, it's a good weapon. It's a really good weapon. You have to stand on the space to get thing. We'd be leaving behind a lot of money for it, though. Is there anything else heavy in my inventory that I might want to drop instead of water, or instead of, like, the second water skin? I'm not really carrying a lot of heavy stuff. I mean, I have all these ingots and nuggets and whatnot. Which those would not be the first things. I guess I'm not going to bother. It's probably not... It is a good weapon, though. How much does my longsword weigh? 6 pounds. Yeah, man, the weight, I think, is just too great. And we don't really want to be meleeing stuff anyway. I know we do melee things from time to time, but I view that as a strategic failure every single time it happens. A lot of plant life down here. Oh, the centipedes are easy to kill and are still worth 62 XP. Oh, we have an Archanaut who has taken steps toward us. Okay, but not because he wants to commit a murder. What I'm kind of thinking is we'll come over here and we'll proselytize to one of these things. And we'll just let it resolve the problem. I found a small trinket. What is the small trinket? It is a full chem cell. Yes, get. We can drop a little something for this. I could drop one of my books. I don't need these individual water molecules. Actually, I'm going to drop this. The book's probably worth more than the other stuff we might drop. I'm just thinking, like, this feels a little bit like, yeah, an XP farm. We also got a compass bracelet, which apparently is not 0 pounds. I was expecting it to be 0 pounds. A little surprised by that. Friend. Oh, I forgot I was even lost, honestly. Would you like to sell me a big bag of trash? So, we don't really have... I mean, we have so much trade value, but we just don't... We never run into anybody who has anything. This is one of the reasons I'm not too worried about, like, really maximizing our trade value per carried weight. Is that we just, like... at this point, we're just walking around with value for the purpose of having value. Stupid sprouting orb. That is one of those scary oozes. This one's just a wedge. I was about to say I do not fear a wedge, but obviously I fear this wedge. Okay. I can't help but notice... No, Dragonfly might have been coming to fight the wedge. He would not dare fight me. He who can kill the wedge? Are you crazy? Absolutely not. Never would I do this. And then tonight he'll go back home to his Dragonfly pub and he'll tell his friends, "Today I saw it. A man who could kill a wedge." And they'll all say, "No, you're crazy. Your eyes deceive you." And he'll be like, "Have you seen my eyes? How many tiny little portions there are?" And they're like, "Yeah, Frank, we've seen you. We all have the same eyes. We're not impressed by it." And he'll be like, "Okay, well then, you know. You know how good we are at seeing the wedges. They were everywhere, until they were nowhere." And they'll make fun of him forever. None of them will ever see me again. Oops, I accidentally got some croc meat. Well, I guess this is a moment to maybe make camp then. Let us preserve my fresh foods. Alright, even more jerky. And I don't think we need to actually, like, cook or anything yet. We're still doing fine on that front. Oh, I collected a whole bunch of water that I didn't even see. There's just water sitting around. It's I just picked up 4 pounds of water. I am thinking maybe we need to turn off the auto-gather on water. I do have this stamped data disk. We still need to go to Gritgate, right? I think that might be what we do when we get the hell out of here. I'm gonna drop a huge amount of water on the ground, I think. Like a pretty full water skin. No, that's stupid. It should be like an ingot. Well, these are worth... What are these worth? 100 each? Yeah, actually. It probably is just a water skin, isn't it? Thinking about value. Alright. I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna throw this one on the ground. I need to have... I can't stop collecting water. There's so much water. Let's... Hold on. Options. Somewhere in here... Automatically save... Okay, here we go. Auto pickup. Think auto pickup water we turn off and the rest of this we leave? I think the rest of it's good. For right now, I need to stop auto picking up water. I have too much damn water. It's a good problem to have. This is a real first world kind of issue. I'm going to leave 2 water skins here, and we can come back for them later, maybe. That tree is not passable. Maybe I should just leave and go to Gritgate. We're not really getting a lot accomplished here. I mean, we're leveling up. I'm making some good progress on my levels. I'll save you, Dragonfly. I seem to have angered this nullworm. And it's... Okay, I was going to say, and it's not dying. Oh, that Dragonfly just got into trouble again. Oh, never mind, he's fine. Why does he have an X on him? What status effect is that? Ah, he's cleaved. Okay. You have... Nope. Just kind of hoping for artifacts, you know? Alright, yeah, let's just get out of here. Let's get out of here and go to the Great Gate. As much fun as I'm having exploring random places, we're no longer lost. We know now that we can make our way out. Provided that I can figure out how to get back to the place that I was... The hell are the stairs? Are they over... No, this is all new. Oh, I think I came up from the bottom of the screen. Nope, I am blocked by some... Okay, there we go. Yeah, this looks right. And then over to the right. There they are. A single snapjaw for some reason. Hardly even worth my laser. Oops, I did not mean to cycle that. There we go. Alright, let's go to Gritgate, I guess. I'm feeling strong. Don't need to stop at the Snapjaw Fort, and this is our target. Yeah, let's try it. Damn it. Lost again almost immediately. Okay, apparently that I harvested a star apple. I'll take it. We just need to keep walking until we find somebody to ask or until we decide we have regained our bearings. Cool. To Gritgate. Boy, I get lost a lot. I might be able to do something about this. How many skill points do I have right now? 210? We are now wayfaring quite a bit. Let's get good at it. And what are we about to be traveling over? I guess I can't look at the map right now. Because I want to take the appropriate wayfaring skills, you know, but I feel like we travel through marshes a lot. And then we're gonna be some canyons, maybe? Let's take some of that. So, dramatic reduction in chance to get lost in marshes and canyons. Double chance of interesting encounters. Now it's just a matter of getting ourselves unlost again. My laser has become even more powerful. And yet, these turtles, man. Nothing can stop a turtle. Alright, lots of stuff going on over here. Blood being shed. Oh, he dropped some slippers or some goggles? Or what the hell is... Crocossins, sure. I didn't mean to do that. I apparently am out of lasers. Okay. Yeah, sure, you go fight that boar. Good work, giant centipede. I bet if I could keep a pet alive for a while, it would probably be really helpful. I can't. Hold on. If I back off the screen, let's back up a little bit. There we go. Look at that. We're actually getting to travel some distance here. Alright, let's enter Gritgate. 500 XP, man. That's one of those things, right? Okay, it's no longer impossible. It is now merely tough. It is, however, very scary to me. So I'm going to move this way, down off the bottom of the screen. Oh, we're seeing all kinds of new icons. That's a way droid, equipped with some shock rods. A man-sized cylinder hovers just above the floor. They emit a low, menacing hum as they glide slowly, searching for intruders with their many protruding sensor arrays. A long, articulated arm, ending in a sparking rod, dangles from their side. It sounds like it might end in 2 sparking rods. And then we also have something over here. What are you? A novice of the Sightless Way, and then some kind of beetle man? A spark tick. The thing's pulvilly crackle and pop to an aharmonic rhythm. It caroms from spot to spot, galvanized by a primordial impulse. I feel like a lot of us do things because we're galvanized by a primordial impulse. My plan is to go, go west a screen, then north, then east. So come back on that screen we were just on, but from a different side, further away from the Slumberling. I might be overly afraid of them, but I'm quite afraid of it. Oh, no, fire at this guy. There we go. Waydroid, easy. Turns out the lasers can solve pretty much any problem. We probably want to actually... Pig followed us. Stupid. The slug snout hit me for 16? Jesus. These things are so powerful. Alright, we're gonna temporal fugue. I'm gonna try to baffle his targeting a little bit. Okay, he is now dead, and I'm going to get the hell out of the way so that my guys don't accidentally shoot me in the back. And then I'm not going to proselytize to this bear, I don't think. But if that spark tick gets closer, we might try that. I think I'm just going to shoot this bear with a laser. I'm not too happy about the huge amount of damage I took right away upon that slug following us. That made me a little bit bummed out. Okay. So, what a coincidence. You stepped up right as my previous follower died. Welcome to the team, friend Sparktick. I should step over the bear and make sure we loot it. Alright. Team, do what you gotta do. I trust you guys. Figure out your targeting on your own. Is that a big box down there? What are we looking at here? A basic toolkit. Increases the likelihood of recovering additional bits when you disassemble an artifact. Oh! We've been using them without knowing what they did for such a long time. Is this bear hostile? Gorilla, rather. No, albino ape, totally friendly. Good friendly ape. That's raw bear meat. Just lay it on the ground. My followers, my selves, killed our pet with their terrible bow aim. Alright, he exploded, and there's some sparks coming off the corpse. Is that what I'm seeing? Also just... now there's just a small cube laying on the ground? Alright, let's take a moment. Examine a metered chem cell. Okay. Potentially a useful thing to have around. Hello, albino ape. Oh, the novice of the sightless way sunders your mind for 6 damage. I don't even see him. That's not great. Where is he? The albino ape just killed him. Here's what happened. Is that a carbide axe? Ooh. Fancy. Thank you, albino ape. Say, have you heard the good word of me and my whole weird deal? Let me tell you about it. He loves it. He loves that story. It's the greatest story in the world. Burnt capacitor, I'll take that. Ooh. Carbide short sword. Do I want a carbide short sword? We have more agility than strength, so we'd actually probably be better at wielding this. We'll certainly be better at the skills that are associated with it. I'm gonna take that. And then I think we already have a toolkit, right? Probably don't benefit from having a second one, and my guess is that, yeah, the toolkit probably doesn't break. I am overburdened, though. Now, I guess we could solve that by making a campfire. N is for make camp. Let's preserve my fresh foods. Cool. And also, while we're here, oops, not whip up a meal. You know what? It's fine. Plus move speed, that's okay. I should have made a thing that had meat in it, but that will be fine. Alright, so we're going to go this way. Another one of those guys. Oh wait, there's one adjacent to me. We should probably deal with him first. I will hit him with a laser. Wow, he just exploded. The laser solves all problems. It is truly mankind's greatest invention. Although I guess I didn't invent this laser, I evolved it like some kind of Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I'm out of lasers. I don't want to shoot my bow at the robot because I'm worried I will hit my friendly albino ape. Am I still at 0 charges? Alright, well at this point we can probably bow. I have no idea what's going on. Something's happening down and to our left. Okay. A giant amoeba gained a level. That's not what I want to hear. Got ourselves another laser charge. I saw the level up spark, and I was really happy for our albino ape, but apparently he got robbed. What is he doing? The Waydroid reels from the force of the albino ape's bludgeoning. It sounds like he's got it under control over there. I trust him. So apparently he can go off screen from us. He doesn't have to stay on the screen. Ow! I'm bleeding. Really badly, actually. Damn it. This thing is still alive? There we go. How you doing, friend? I see you're covered in blood there. Perfect condition, though. Albino ape is a good friend. Still don't have any laser charges. Let's try to lead him past the ape. There we go. Good work, buddy. What's in this chest? Cracked lens, and some honey, and some copper. I mean, we'll take the copper nuggets. And I leave the honey because I'm at my carry limit. Another glow sphere. Albino ape is just like crushing people, man. What a good friend. What happened there? I hit him once and he blew up. He took 6 damage from my beam. That makes me real concerned. Oh, these damn crab legs. Curse these delicious crab legs. Preserve the crab legs. Okay. My concern... Yeah, there we go. My concern is that his explosion might have been prompted by a novice of the Sightless Way. Now we've killed a novice, but that's not to say that there are no novices in the area. Oh my. This is many opponents. And as long as, again, as long as my ape is close to them, I am reluctant to employ the bow. Uh-oh. Bear exploded. We did not get XP. Somebody else blew up that bear. Okay, it was another novice of the Sightless Way. My ape is on the case. Albino ape is maybe the greatest friend we've ever had. See, he's killing segmented mirthworms right now. My pal, my buddy, could you maybe refocus just a little bit? Oh, that's a tree. Can't move through tree. I mean, I often can move through a tree, but I can't move through this tree. He's really good at stunning people. Oh no! Albino ape. He's not actually invulnerable. So we're going to run away from this thing a little bit. My guess is if we could just keep an ally alive for long enough for him to gain some levels, we could be in a real good spot. Oh god, mirthworm. Is it hostile? In what sense is this a mirthworm? Alright, we're gonna kill that mirthworm then. Just like they say in the Bible. Oh god. I was gonna say, thou shalt not suffer a mirthworm to live, but apparently there are so many mirthworms now. Infinite mirthworms. I'm not too happy about the way this whole thing is going. Fail to penetrate the armor, so this crab can barely even hit me because my dodge value is 7. But I am having trouble penetrating his armor with anything other than my lasers. I mean, okay, the bow's working. But I don't want to get surrounded by mirthworms. Alright, the thing is I don't really want to spend my fugue. Oof, I took a fair amount of damage there. God, I'm so bad with this bow. I mean, it's effective. Alright, laser charge. I think we lost the rest of the mirthworm. Ooh. So, the screen to our right is the one that had the slumberling on it. I'm gonna, maybe against my better judgment, I'm gonna press tilde here. Oh, you see a segmented mirthworm to the southwest, and stop moving. And by stop moving, we mean resting. So yeah, somewhere to the west, there is still a colony of mirthworms. Segmenting over and over again. Alright, let's press over to the right here, so we know that slumberling is nearby. We came here to meet with the Barathrumites, right? Having a really hard time getting to that part of the day. Hey, eyeless crab. Perhaps we got off on the wrong foot here. Do you think it's possible? That, yeah, we could just be friends forever. How about some of that? He'll never appreciate the brilliance of my lasers. But in a way, maybe that's even better, because we know that the crab loves us for us. What is that? That is some bandages on the ground. It is a badly wounded bandage. Sure, that makes sense. Why wouldn't that be what it is? Oh. This sword has been folded. The thing about most swords is that they are unfolded. Wait, the nylon body pack. Doesn't that increase my carry weight? Get. I'm overburdened until I put on the nylon body pack. But it goes in the armor slot, so I would lose my 3 armor value. Right, am I... Oh, it goes in the back slot. Oh, well, hell yeah, I'll trade 1 dodge value for 10% carry limit. That's not even a thinker. How heavy are you? It doesn't actually say. Gimme. I mean, it's definitely better than what I'm currently using, right? It's just a straight upgrade. 4 penetration with a 1d10. I'll take it. Hold for extra d2 damage. Fix-It spray foam, another body pack. Oh, let's have a look at this. Oh. I mean, I would never use a sniper rifle. I don't have the skill for a sniper rifle, but 11 penetration is certainly cool. Can I just disassemble it into its component parts? AC-14, hell yeah. Got more of that pure alloy. That security door will not just open when pressed. Got the bandages. Bandages are weightless, right? So, look at this. We circumvented that security door through cleverness. I'm fully prepared to circumvent a security door through disintegrations as well, if I have to. I would prefer to keep Friend Crab alive. So that'll be like Plan B. Plan A is maintain Friend Crab. Plan B is disintegrate the entire universe. Because that doesn't actually take us anywhere new. This might get us past that, or on the other side of that yellow door. So I don't actually know what we're doing here. We're just looking for Barathrumites. I don't know where they might be or what's up with their security system being so ill-constructed. Oh my. This is just a bunch of... It's just a bunch of beautiful scrap. Okay. It's temporarily overburdened. Let me fix that problem. Yo, look at all this stuff. We're gonna have so many things by the time we're done here. No, oops, not that. M is for disassemble. This is great. We're gonna have so many toys to play with. A cracked robotics housing? Why, you could put anything in here, even robotics. Disassemble. FM space space FM space FM space. There we go. Slowly he learns to control the game. Nothing can stop us now, except an eyeless crab, perhaps. The eyeless crab is annoying. I think the eyeless crab is more of a concern than the other thing, because I have my own eyeless crab too, so he can annoy the drone. Okay, out of laser charges, I believe. Nope. Managed to regenerate one during all the fighting. Boy, I sure wish I knew how to use a sword. Well, this area is very interesting. Oh, geez, I just looked at the time. 75 minutes just flew past. We found some stairs down. There's some kind of explosion happening to our left. Hold on. Oily Waydroid killed my pet. Must get vengeance. How dare you, sir? How dare you indeed. There was another Waydroid. I saw him briefly through the doorway. I think maybe he didn't see us, and so that's why he's not pursuing us currently. Basically, I want to level up here real quick. There he is. So this won't quite do it, but it'll get us real close. Then we just got to find one more thing to kill. Like this bear. Ow. Stop mauling me. Oh no, the bear left us 6 HP, or 6 XP short of a level up. You'll do. There we go, level 14. So, do I have any unspent... What do I have here? We have 9 mutation points, and I have no idea what I want to do with, and 100 skill points that we maybe could think about putting into combat skills now, or we could pick up more of this kind of stuff. Scavenger seems fine. Lay mine and deploy turret also both seem interesting. Oh man, I don't actually know how turrets work, but maybe that sniper rifle is worthwhile as a turret? Oh, I bet it is. I don't know how these work, but let's take this. Yeah, absolutely, grab me that. And then let's go back and get the sniper rifle before we quit for the day, because I will not remember to grab it later. What is going to be the most effective way back here? It is weird that we came into Gritgate, it seems like, from the direction that all the chests are in. We sort of started at the end. We never did figure out a way into that room. Alright, this one? No. This one? No. Where the hell was that sniper rifle? Did I take it? I don't think I took it. Am I misremembering where it was? No, we totally didn't take it. Thought for sure we had seen a big rifle. Oh, I dismantled it immediately. That's right. That's what happened, was I was like, I'll never be able to use this thing. Well, shoot. That's alright. We have a Borderlands Revolver, which we could put on a turret stand if it came right down to it. So how does make turret work? Okay. Deploy turret has no text. Do we need to tinker ourselves a turret? It's not in my tinkering menu. Okay, I guess we'll experiment with it next time we get in a big fight, so I'm gonna put us over at the stairs before we save here. Just to kind of give myself a little bit of a chance of remembering what I was doing. Alright, probably the barythramites are down here. That has to be the end for today. I apologize, everyone. I'm having a really good time, and hopefully you all are too. And hopefully this compels you to come back next time tomorrow, as it compels me to come back tomorrow, which is an important part of the whole process. So yeah, come back next time, tomorrow, for a journey into Gritgate. And we'll see you then.